globally. It's what's happening on the streets and the roads and in the malls. It's the everybody's emotion. And when you're communicating with people, you need to know this emotional connection. Because if you're really happy and they're really sad, it doesn't neutralize it. It makes them hate you because you're really happy, right? If I come up and your life sucks, you're broke, your business is failing, and I'm like, today is a beautiful day. You're like, F you. F you. Did you see my credit card bill? Right? So I'm bringing you happiness to anger. It doesn't neutral out. It doesn't mix it together, and it's joy for both of us. And we sing Kumbaya. So a lot of you have not figured out one of the most important skills to master. Most important skills. And I like to think if you've been in my world for a while, you've leveraged this skill. It's called human behavior, not human judgment. Human judgment is I'm judging how you're acting. Human behavior is being curious about why did you show up early or late? Why did you dress that way? Why did you say those things? And when you get curious about human behavior, you'll know how to ask those questions, which will create an incredible, I did this when I went to the register. I always like to use language to see what are the results of it. So the book this one book I had printed before, Lisa at Staples, it's big because my wife's doing this intense training, the $150 book. That's a lot of printing, right? You go to Staples, you're like $150. So I said to the person, I said, hey, I was here earlier. I don't have that thing because I used it damn earlier. They got me to buy shit, John, earlier. And I bought stuff. And I said, I don't have that orange thing. And the guy goes, oh, that's special. And I'm like thinking, I returned 2 things. You gave me one of them. I'm like, okay. So I just said this. If there was like a 20% off of this book, what would that look like? And the guy goes, picks up the phone, calls over there. Hey, we got a 20% code of some kind. And the woman must have said he puts it in and took 20% off. There's just one word. I just wanted to see, am I connecting at a level that the guy goes, yeah, I'll just, now I'm sure you guys know, like selling 2 8-figure businesses, I didn't need to save $20. It wasn't about the $20. That guy, when he gave me that discount, how big do you think he smiled? He wasn't annoyed. Well, shit, John, he's not the owner, right? So he didn't care. He didn't care about the $20, but he was excited. He was so excited, he was able to serve me. And I said, thank you for that. That was very kind of you. And he sat there smiling with these 50 other moms that got their kids by the ear. And he's smiling because he saved me $20. So you don't want to rob people from these experiences. Okay. So that's emotional communication, which you have to do. We're going to go for one more for time, okay? Here's the one more we're going to go for. Belief systems. This is a big one, so buckle up. Belief systems are, and I shared this on the podcast I was on today. Belief systems are generated by your past experiences, everything that was good and everything you perceive not good. So if you were beat as a kid and you were slapped, you were bullied, you were verbally abused, whatever it is, this now has become part of your belief system. Maybe you felt because this happened to a lot of kids. Maybe some of you have done it, so you don't have to feel bad, but you told your kids, oh, use your inside voice. I'm looking, did any of you ever say that, or probably just me? Use your inside voice. And then your kid turns 18 and you go, speak the hell up, I can't hear you. Well, you just told the kid for how long, use their inside voice. So now they have shame to speak up because they've been shamed, right? It's like a kid grabs a big handful of candy on Halloween at a thing. And the mom goes, don't be greedy, just take one. You know what I call the kid that grabs 10 and sells half of them? An entrepreneur. That's what I call that kid, right? But you tell them, don't be greedy, take one. You know, my mom used to tell me when I was a kid, eat all your peas. There's starving children all over the world. Shame, shame. You know what I said to her as a little kid? Mom, why don't you pack these up and mail it to them? That's what I told her. That didn't go over very well. And then I told her the effing dog. I didn't say F at that time. Well, I did, just not in front of mom, because my dad taught me how to curse being an Italian family. I said the dog won't eat the peas. The dog won't even eat the peas, right? So, but all of this has become your belief system. You have to work hard for money. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money's hard to come by. It's hard to find good people. No one wants to work late. And you take these belief systems and you've created them into a mantra that reminds you, don't get that. You cannot have employees. And I did not forget, I got a bonus for you guys. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. You're all going to get the link for it. It's a profit book. You're going to freak out. So don't leave. We're going to go for like 8 more minutes and I'll give it to you. But I'm not giving it to anybody that didn't show up. So do not leave. And those of you not on camera, you'll have to at least show me your face for a minute. Like, hey, I'm here. Otherwise, I'm not giving it to you either. All right. Because that's part of the game. I got to see your face for a minute. All right. So here we have the belief systems. Your job is to find a way to reprogram the belief system. I don't know anybody that grew a $10 million company with a $1 million belief system. I don't know anybody. I don't. And I don't know anybody that's really good at self-talk, of beating themselves up. Who's good at beating themselves up with self-talk? Anybody? Thank you for your honesty. Yeah. I don't know anybody that beats the shit out of themselves. What are you doing? You're a failure. Is this what it's about? Look, not because I didn't ever do it. I did it for so long until life changed. When life changed and I stopped doing it, then I started to get the results that I desired. That's what we'll do at Speak Your Impact, is we're going to rip those limiting beliefs out of your head and out of your soul and like pop in an Iron Man core in there so you could go forward and stop worrying about all this stuff, because what you're playing in your mind is becoming your current reality. If you say that guy's horrible, he'll be horrible forever. And if you say there's no good people, you'll only get the crappy people. I know that happened to me too. All right. Let me make sure there's no other left. Well, culture. All right. Can I talk about culture for a minute? Will you hang on for a minute? Type in culture, because I feel it's worthy. And I'm going to talk about culture. I'm going to give you the gift. And let me give a couple other things here. We'll finish it up. But where am I going for you guys? I'm here for you guys, okay? One, let's put the links in, Aaron. Just if any of you are thinking Speak Your Impact, it's a 2-day training. There's a couple spots left. Just put in the link, fill out the form. We'll see if it's a fit for you. Venture Velocity, the 3-day event. Aaron, put the link in. And some of you that just want to book a time and talk to me because maybe you want to see if there's a partnership or you don't even know what the hell to do with yourself, just book a call with my team. I'll get on with you myself. We'll have a conversation. You'd have to do, if you want the events, you got to do that soon. If you don't want the events, and you're going to book a call with me, you're just going to have to wait a little bit because we have a whole bunch of these private events coming up. But I will get on with you. Or you could private message me on Facebook. So you have the links there. And Aaron, put the calendar link in case they need to book a call or something. All right. The other thing is about culture is when people think about culture, they think about just their company. They think popcorn gets it done. I never had anybody that wanted to quit my company, Dan, go, you know what? I was thinking about quitting Mike, but that fucking popcorn, you know what, Lisa? I'm going to stay for the popcorn because he puts extra salt in it. Like, it never happened. It never happened. Popcorn doesn't keep people working in your company. It doesn't. But your company is only one culture. Your family is another culture. And people try to treat it like two cultures, like you're saving your children from the bad people, right? I say, oh, do you share your experiences from work? They're like, no, I leave work at work. My story, I'm like, oh, you're saving the little children from the bad people? Like, what are you doing? You're not letting the two cultures. So my kids came to my work. They sat there. They watched me have meetings. And now a lot of you know my son. He's 25. He's a business expert, accountability expert. He's helped people become deca millionaires themselves. He's 25. Why? Because I didn't keep him out of the culture. Now we have our customers are a culture. So write it down, customers. They all loop. So when we would do, one of my favorite things was, Halloween, we used to give a budget to everybody because we had a 15,000 square foot building. So give a couple $100 to every department and they would decorate the building. And I loved it. Our building for a month looked like a haunted house. It was incredible. And then we would invite everybody, all our service experts, all our employees, all of their children and family would come. They would decorate pumpkins. My kids would decorate it, have like 50 pumpkins there. We would do a safe tour for the little kids and then a haunted, scary tour for the adult kids. And we would invite clients to it. I would invite family to it. My dad would come. My uncles would come because that's a culture. And then your vendor partners, people you do business with. They're a culture. So do you see how many cultures there are? And when you combine all these, I just did it today. If anybody is looking for a rock solid financial advisor, I mean, the guy's honest, he's good, he's responsive, he works for Schwab. Some of you met him. I don't know, Mike, if you met him, but anybody at the house, I said to him just before earlier today, his name's Justin. I said, Justin, I got 3 events. He came to one of them last time. Can you imagine? This guy normally wears he's nicely dressed, soft hands, John. He's a Italian guy. So he's a good guy, young kid. He's a real deal like us. And I'm like, come hang out at the event, get a little bit of food. He shows up there. Next thing at night, I'm like, come here. You're going to break this board on fire. He's like, what the F is going on here? I said, just come on and do it. Now I tell them, hey, we got some events. Wait, when is it? I'm going to come and stop by. I want them in my world. Write this note down. Whoever is not in your world is confused about your world. Whoever is not in your world is confused about your world, and then they're not aligned. You try to isolate your wife from things, she's confused. She's not aligned. You isolate your vendor partners. They have to see you. They have to, I used to have the people that own the plumbing supply house sit in my truck, not my truck, the work truck. Sit in that van. I'm going to drive it. Listen to the parts. And you know what I told him, John? If you don't put the effing parts in plastic bags, you hear the rattling? That's money being damaged. Do you want me to lose money? No, Mike. No. Okay, well, put it in plastic so they don't rub and break, because I can't sell broken, scratched up shit. But I had them sit in the van with me. Take a ride with me. Come on, let's go. Give me a big boom if this is resonating and there's a lot of power in that for you. A lot of power? All right, let me give you, let me show you what I'm giving all of you that been here. Hey, Nico, nice to see you. Okay, William, hanging strong. All right, this is what I'm going to give you guys here. I'm going to show it to you real quick, and then hold on. I'm going to wish you an amazing night. Okay, let's bring it up right here. You're going to love this thing that we built. It's super sexy. So when you see it, just type in the chat bar like, right? Because it's super sexy here. All right, here we go. Look, Profit Power Playbook. You're going to get this as a gift. This is all the different profit strategies. I hope you're typing in because I can't see it. I hope you're typing it. This is all the profit strategies that you can go check off and put inside your company. At Venture Velocity, we'll go deep on this so you leave with your individual, because there's a lot to pick from. At Venture Velocity, those of you that are coming for the 3 days, We're going to pick the ones and you're going to build your plan, the ones that are going to increase your profit and your scalability the fastest. But you guys have a checkoff sheet here. Look, customer relationships, cost reduction strategies, operation efficiency. Oh, we're not done. Maybe give me another on there. Marketing and sales, risk management, strategic planning, innovation and growth, leadership and culture. Is that a great gift, everybody? Type in some love in that chat bar. I hope you guys are typing. All right, I got a lot of love in there. All right, Aaron. And by the way, those of you that don't know Aaron's my wife and I's business partner in Food Dog Group. Thank you for hanging out, Aaron. All right, hey, how do they get this report? Aaron, what are we giving them? All right, that's the link.
That's the link right there. Click on it, download it. It's that easy.
No sharing the link, everybody. It's for you guys. So click the link. Go ahead. Everybody click it. Everybody click it. Okay. Everybody's clicking it. Oh, Cheryl. Man, she's like a machine. She's like, what are you kidding me? Anthony Foster. Hey, nice to see you, brother. Nice to see you. All right, everybody. Andrew, Matt, click the link. Click the link. Stuart. When everybody's done with the link, can you say done, please? Can you say done? Because that's going to be the thing for you guys when you're done. I'm going to give you a couple more minutes. I'm going to find some music. Oh, that's a good one. We'll play this on the way out when you guys. Oh yeah, we'll play that on the way out for you guys. So you don't go to sleep. You're like all cranked up tonight before bed, sending me Facebook messages tonight. All right, let's see. Done. Thank you. Done. All right. Hey, everybody. I had a blast with you guys. We went a little longer. I hope that's okay. I wanted to keep it a little tighter than our normal ones because I know there's back to school, lots of stuff going on. Anybody interested in the trainings, we'll put the links up one more time. We got a couple spots left. Come hang out with me in person if you can handle that thing and you want to change.